Pots and plot. Actually, while I'm here, I should check and see if Aranji has a quest or anyone. Wait, who's that other potato? Hello, Raban.
Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
No thanks are necessary, General.
Okay.
I trust your recuperation continues.
His missing arm looks so badass now, though. Like, that's dope.
I cannot complain. Thanks to Higiri and her ministrations, I've regained much of the strength I lost during my imprisonment.
I gather you have made progress in the search for Her Grace.
Aye, some good fortune at last. A few days past, Dulala informed us that a sizable shipment of alchemical supplies had been delivered to the palace.
With Papa Shan's assistance,
Oh yeah,
I
that's
set out
Papa
to
Shan.
ascertain the source and nature of the shipment. My inquiries led me to Frondale's frontistery. There, I learned that an order had been placed for a curious substance designed to sustain patients trapped in death-like slumber. An invention of the former head alchemist, apparently.
A death-like slumber? This cannot be a coincidence.
No shit, Alfie. No shit.
Lend some weight to Dulala's claims, aye. Her Grace is likely somewhere within the palace.
Can't be a
dead but
coincidence.
alive.
No shit.
Before making any attempt to extricate the Sultana, however, it seemed prudent to learn what manner of substance was used to induce her torpor. To that end, I made inquiries as to the whereabouts of the one most like to have administered it. The lady in
Pippin
waiting,
is second best
Aery.
potato.
We sent for you as soon as we learned of her location. All that remains is to apprehend the woman.
We shall find our cat's paw in the Silver Bazaar.
Okay.
But we must tread carefully. The market is not the bustling place it once was, and someone is sure to mark our coming. Should they inform the monetarists, we'll have a fight on our hands.
Tatar.
We must be prepared for the worst, and being short an arm, I thought it wise to take another in its stead. Then I pity the bastard that stands in our way. Come, my friends, for Nanamo and for Ul'dah.
I love Raban. Pity the bastard. He's like Mr. T. Instead of pity the fool, pity the bastard. It's more aggressive. Oh, that is a pissed man. That is a pissed off man.
You are Meriel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting?
It is.
I know no one of that name. Pray excuse me.
Raban. Yep.
General Alden.
Raban is pissed.
We will have the truth from you, girl.
Oh,
Mayhap it would be better coming from me.
what?
Lolarito, you'd best talk fast.
The plot is plotting.
Teleji Adeleji's Cartano reclamation bill was no more than a facade. A means to get his grubby little hands on that Allagan monstrosity, Omega.
Omega.
When he learned of Nanamo's intention to abdicate, however, he was forced to amend his plans. Suddenly, assassination seemed the most promising way to further his ambitions. I am told Tilleji had discovered a maid in whose veins ran the blood of House Thorn. A new, more pliable puppet to sit the throne.
Ooh.
'Twould have caused an uproar, of course, but few could have contested her claim. 'Twas plain that Tilleji's wild machinations had outgrown our ability to control them. So I decided to usurp his scheme and left the fool to seal his own demise.
And what of Nanamo?
Oh, I have no desire to harm her grace. 'Twould profit me little to destabilize our government. Thus did I employ young Mariel here to administer a
In
potent
this? Like, what kind of
potion
summons?
in place
Like the
of a
primals?
poison.
Yeah, you can only summon if you're the summoner class. And I summon Ifrit, Garuda, and Titan.
You should know, General, that your dear friend Ilberd was fully aware of my plan. I had him lie about the assassination as a means to prime your rage against Tilleji. We weren't entirely sure how you would react, but things went rather better than expected.
You conniving little worm! You had your claws in the Crystal Braves before their first recruit had sworn to serve!
But of course, when a new game begins, 'tis only prudent to have a piece on the board. Ilberd was mine.
Say it with me, chat. All Lalafels are evil.
Truth be told,
That is the plot of Final
a
Fantasy
significant
XIV.
proportion of the Braves' initial endowment was also mine. With such large sums moving about, 'twas a rather trifling matter to disguise my own contribution.
Almost all potatoes evil. Give me just a second. Now I have to... Give me half a second. That's gonna bother me. I'll have to fix that later.
Ah, Ilberd. I secured his services with a promise to support his cause once my authority had been solidified. I swear, the man thinks of naught but prizing Alamigo from the grasp of the Empire. Unlike you, General, the poor fellow seems quite unable to forsake the land of his forefathers. Mayhap that's why he called you a traitor to your people and a disgrace to your homeland, amongst other things. What was it he always compared you to? Oh, yes, an overgrown lapdog begging for scraps at the sultana's table. Oh, how we laughed. Alas, Ilberd's entertaining little outbursts eventually gave way to wearisome tirades, and the zealous brute became rather unruly. I had no wish to see you executed, you understand, but he would not take no for an answer. Rest assured, his employment with me has long since ended.
Like we believe that for half a second.
Which brings us neatly to the present. What say you, General? Both you and the Sultana are alive. We have one corpse and one fugitive. And preparations have been made to restore your good name. Shall we cry quits and start again with a blank ledger?
No.
The hells we will! Do you honestly expect me to forgive and forget? After all you've done? You're...
Stay your blade, Master Alden. You yourself are not innocent. Or have you forgotten your own crime in executing Teledji Adeledji without trial?
Fair.
Though you acted out of loyalty to the Sultana, such deeds are in violation of both the word and spirit of the law.
True. He lost an arm.
If you would, Lord Lolorito?
This potion will wake the Sultana from her slumber. Consider it a gesture of conciliation.
Do we
You
get
will
to...
find her grace resting comfortably within her private chamber.
We get to go wake up Nanamo. I have missed her. Dude, that bottle doesn't have a top on it. I saw it in the cutscene. Don't spill that. Be careful.
I like not your motives, Lolorito. But you saved the Sultana's life, and for that, you have my gratitude.
Rauban Aldin.
Yay!
Hereby reinstated as General of the Immortal Flames. The citizens of Ul'dah shall once more be united under Nanamo Awakes, and together we shall usher in a new age of prosperity.
Yay! We're making things right. But I have a million questions about where everybody else still is. We haven't seen Stola, we haven't seen Thancred, we haven't seen Yida, Papalimo. Where are our friends? We don't know if they're still alive. It'd be great. Okay, but so like, here's my $1,000,000 question. She'd been assassinated, but they never announced it. But like, people didn't come in here. They just left her dead body in here. And she's like obviously breathing, so people didn't come check on her? Oh, it gets explained. Okay. That is the cutest little potato sound. Oh, can you imagine the eye boogers she has?
I was having the longest dream.
'Tis time to wake up, Your Grace. Another day begins in Thanalan, and the sun blazes bright upon the sands. Her Grace is awoken. The palace physician assures me she is none the worse for her slumber.
Oh, I changed my hair color
I
again.
believe Her Grace will soon resume her plans to place the government of Ul'dah into the hands of its citizens.
I didn't actually cry. I'm just a little worked up.
Whatever
crying yet, though.
path she chooses to take, I shall walk it with her. And we shall tread slowly, lest the nation be unsettled in our wake.
Her Grace's compassion is a shining beacon to us all. But what our city truly thrives upon is competition. 'Tis in the struggle against our rivals that opportunities are seized and fortunes made.
You're an
And
emotional
with the
being.
Empire on the offensive once more, now would hardly seem the time to turn our system of government upon its head.
I don't
Are
disagree.
you privy to new intelligence, my lord?
I would hardly call it new. Remind me, what was the name of that enormous Imperial warship which met its end in Mordona? Wait, I have it. The Agrias. Yes, well, it would appear that the Garleans have been hard at work on another such vessel.
How close are they to completing this ship? Is it operational?
Pippin gets pissed.
Its maiden flight was a success, I hear. I should imagine Emperor Varys is eager to see how it performs in battle. My lords and ladies, I move that it is time to repair the damage caused by
I love how
Chileji
this is-
Adelegi
we're gonna take a
and
second.
prepare our great nation to repel the Empire once more.
Knowing that Nanamo would sit here, it is potato, 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 emotional potato, Raban. That guy always looks so pissed in cutscenes. Damn it! I was hoping that would be Nanamo.
'Tis well that the Sultana has awoken. The Syndicate yet needs to put its house
Teen
in
tall
order,
potato,
but
yes,
'twould
that's
seem
Alphino.
The worst of the confusion has passed. Ul'dah has taken control of its future.
What?
And I must do the same.
Also, where's Alizé?
I have decided to disband the Crystal Braves.
Good call.
Among the recruits, there were those who supported our Order's goals and convictions with all sincerity. 'Tis my hope that these loyal men and women will choose to remain our allies in the battles to come.
His little
As
sprout.
for those who sided with the traitor, Ilberd, they shall be hunted down and held to account for their crimes. It is my earnest hope that they will surrender themselves peaceably when the time comes, though I think it unlikely. Ah, my all-conquering Crystal Braves. The model army meant to pave the way for a single unified grand company of Eorzea. That so high an ideal should
It
be
was a
brought
good
so
try,
low.
Alfie. Yeah.
I need not tell you how deeply the betrayal stung me. Yet I see now that it was mine own naivety and pride which allowed the Braves to fall prey to corruption. As ever, it is to your own shining example that I turn for inspiration. Like you, I mean to stand firm in the face of hardship and give mine all for the cause.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Let us resume the search for our missing comrades.
Comrades.
Come together to... The role of Crystal Brave Commander suited me ill, and I shall play it no longer. Henceforth, I shall be no more or less than Alphino, proud member of the Scions.
And resident little bitch. Hello, Aymeric.
All stands ready, Lord Commander.
Ah, the moment has come then.
Pray excuse my lateness. I paid a brief visit to the workshop to inquire about the mana cutters. The engineer...
The Aery is now but a short flight away. Yet what a long and winding path we took to reach this point.
I don't like it.
Were it not for Master Alphino's proposal, we never would have attempted to parley with the dragons.
Yeah, but now we're not
Though our
parlaying. We're gonna go
negotiations
murder
yielded
them.
little, our expedition with Lady Isar taught us much.
You took an unimaginable risk. I could scarce believe the tale Estinien told.
Aye. 'Tis true that many of our countrymen would sooner die than join hands with the heretic's mistress. But 'twas through that most unlikely of alliances that we came to speak with Hraesvelgr.
A conversation that went rather poorly, as I recall.
Yeah.
In this instance, the journey was more important than the destination. Had we not slain Nidhogg's consort, Tiaman, and put the Great Worm on his guard, the Dravanians would have arrived at Ishgard's walls long ago.
Probably correct.
Aye, that they would. Full grateful am I for every hour of respite your actions have afforded us. Thanks to you, our defenses are much improved. 'Tis but a pity they won't be enough.
Why do we think they won't be enough? We'll be fine.
Thus, you believe an assault upon the Aery represents the city's best chance of survival. Is that not so, Estinien?
Yep, we're about to go punch Nidhogg in the face. This has got to be a dungeon,
under
right?
no illusion.
Or a trial.
Nidhogg's
I'm assuming,
might is
Cycle, you have time
legendary.
for it?
But with his eye and victory will be hard won, even so. And I shall be glad indeed to have the Warrior of Light at my side.
Dungeon time, dungeon time.
You shall have my blade as well. There are more of these mana cutters to be had, yes?
Everyone's going? We're going on a party?
Commander, no.
How can I, a proud knight of Ishgard, stand by and do naught while an outsider risks life and limb for our homeland? I swore an oath to protect this city.
Pray leave the slaying of dragons to dragoons, Sir Knight. Your duty to command the city's defense is no less vital. Should we fail, and Nidhogg slip through our grasp, who then will hold the walls against him? Will you leave Ishgard in the hands of the Holy Sea's zealots?
No.
There are others.
Who but you has the authority and the standing to orchestrate a city-wide defense? I do not, and neither does the Warrior of Light. That is why it is our place to fight.
Tell him, Estinien.
And yours to remain here, Lord Commander.
Helen.
What? You too, Master Alphino? By the Fury. You have shown some promise, but this adversary is far beyond your skills.
Shit. What race is Estinien?
Your candor is appreciated, Sir Dragoon.
He's an
I
Elizon?
shall remain then and cheer you from afar.
Because he's so tall.
Well, my friend, would seem I have discouraged the last of the volunteers, and claimed the task as ours alone. But if any alive can best this worm, 'tis surely we too.
All right. Oh, Jesus. That must be Nidhogg. Hello. Oh no. It should put us right back there. Let's go. This is sick. I want that mount. I want that mount. Like, I hope the mana cutter is a mount. All right, let's go. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Homie, you just got taken out by your own eyeball.
I did you, baby!
No, worm! This ends here!
Oh! Right through the skull. Oh heck, I saw Estinien's actual face for half a second there. I feel like this is gonna have zero repercussions for Estinien in the long run, right? That feels like a correct assumption. Yeah. His armor's now red. He's got another dragon eyeball. This is gonna go great for Estinien.
You gifted my people 1,000 years of suffering. Now I gift you an eternity in darkness.
The red one is going to turn on? Seems like the correct one, if I'm getting another one. Ah, purple. Yeah, I don't really want to be associated with what just happened, but I guess I am. Fuck.
They are ours, Lord Eldrath. The eyes of Nidhogg.
What? Who is this?
Aye. The worm lies broken and my father is avenged. With the wellspring of his vitality thus denied him, Nidhogg shall not linger long in this world.
Is this a flashback?
Behold the terrible price we have paid. My sire is dead. So many brother knights slain. We traded our honor for the strength which now courses in our veins. And still we are forced to make such sacrifice.
But not in vain, my lord. Kreisfelger
Oh
is
wait,
the only great
Nidhogg's
worm left in
eyeballs have been
Dravalia.
taken before?
dares not leave
Why
his
am I
lair.
confused? Fuck.
With Nidhogg's eyes in your possession, who now can challenge the might of Ishgard, ascend the throne, and take your rightful place as the ruler of our people?
Nay, my friend. I must forsake the mantle of king.
What?
Though Nidhogg be defeated, his wormling horde yet darkens the skies with wings beyond counting. As one who partook of Ratatoska's strength, it shall be my penance to bear a knight's arms until death grants me leave to retire. When that day comes, no prince shall perish, but a hell's-bound hunter of dragons.
But Lord Haldrath, what then shall become of the royal line?
Think of your people, my lord. Without a king, who will the common man
Oh, a
turn to in his
Fortap.
hour of need? How will he find his way without your benevolent hand to guide him?
I thank you, Sir Flavian and Sir Silvertrill, for dispelling my remaining doubts. With men of such wisdom and compassion in service to the realm, 'tis plain that Ishgard has no need of a king. But if you must bow to the demands of tradition, you need look no further than yourselves for one worthy to wear the crown.
Ooh.
Fare thee well, my brother knights, my loyal friends. On these shoulders shall I bear the weight of my father's sins. With this lance shall I repay the debt accrued through our misdeeds.
So is this like how the Holy See took over Ishgard? Because like if he was the king or prince or whatever.
What cruel jest has fate played upon us? Have we seized this desperate victory only to lose
It's a
the
mile.
king?
Like these are all the houses.
We can but act as our lord has bid.
Yep.
We few who remain must divide between us the rulership of Ishgard and
That this is how Ishgard became Ishgard. Who is this?
Not I. My oath was to Lord Haldrath and he alone.
He doesn't even have a name. Brawny Knight.
Will you abandon us too, sir?
Who is that?
I would wash my hands of blood and betrayal and take up an honest trade.
Oh, fair. The two brawny knights just leave. Interesting.
We four then.
Zamail, Four Thames,
Forton,
Helena.
Hylanat,
Yep.
Dyrendare, and Zemail.
Yep.
But 4 houses to rule all of Ishgard.
And what of the throne?
You put the Pope on it,
We
apparently.
keep it empty. Until the day a king rises once more, we must assume the role of stewards. We shall shape our nation anew with a history of our own making. And let the truth of this dark day die here, upon the battlefield.
everything is a lie? The fuck? That was a lot of plot right there in a cutscene.
What ails you, friend? Are you wounded?
No, it's just this thing that I have. It's called the Echo. It's very confusing.
You have borne witness to history. To the culmination of the first battle with Nidhogg.
Mm-hmm.
The legend of Ishgard's founding tells that our ancestors were led to the land of Kurthus by the valiant King Thordan. In the midst of their journey, they came to a wide chasm, where they were set upon by a great worm, Nidhogg. A furious battle then ensued, with Thordan leading the van. Though the brave king was slain defending his people, his son, Haldrath, the first Azure Dragoon, fought on undaunted. And with a mighty thrust of his lance, he gouged out Nidhogg's eye, forcing the wicked creature into retreat. Thus, did this eldritch orb become a sacred treasure of Ishgard, lending its power to every knight deemed worthy to bear the title of Azure Dragoon.
Problem is, he took both of his eyes back then too, though.
A rousing tale, is it not? Would that I could still believe it. But your vision, which we must accept as immutable truth, leaves no room for doubt. Save on one point. If Haldrath took both of Nidhogg's eyes, then how came this eye to be lodged in the worm's skull?
So maybe it's not Nidhogg's. Yeah.
Beneath every answer.
Isn't that Haste Railgar's eye? It's the same color.
Lies buried.
Race Velgar had yellow eyes, and he is missing one.
Twas a fierce battle, but one I knew we would win. Your fame is well deserved, warrior of light. Full proud am I to have fought at your side. I would fain return with all swiftness to Ishgard to inform the Lord Commander of our triumph.
Yep.
But we must first have words with Hraesvelgr.
Oh.
There are parts of this tale that
Fine.
the worm has kept from us, and I would know wherefore.
Helio.